So, if you could tell me your name.
Okay. My name is Maeve, M-A-E-V.
And how are you feeling today?
I'm alright.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm alright.
Tell me, where you are in your mental health journey.
I am further than I used to be.
When was the last time that you cried?
Yesterday.
When did you start to notice, your mental health kind of, take a turn?
I've kind of always been like this.
Really?
I experienced trauma at a really young age.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's just, kind of been my life.
Yeah. So what do you think that your race or gender has to say about you?
I think, obviously, I experience and I have white privilege, so that's society. That's very, I'm aware of it, especially with, my friends and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But my gender, since I'm feminine, I am still perceived and, socialized as a woman, even though I'm not. Never have been. I'm non-binary. Even in that, though, being a white non-binary person is, the standard. I'm not androgynous and everything. I'm not, this, tall, lanky, androgynous, non-binary person that everyone expects.
Yeah.
But, I know that, non-binary people of color have, a lot harder, a lot more difficult experience than, I would.
What are some misconceptions that people have about you based on your race and gender?
A lot of the people in my life are, a lot of people I surround myself with are, accepting of my gender, and, they support me, and they actually see me as my gender. But, in my everyday life, that's not something that I get to experience. This is, depressing, but it's something I'll probably never get to experience. Which sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks a lot. But, yeah. There's no such thing as, passing for a non-binary person. So that's, fun. It sucks. Yeah.
What about misconceptions that people have about you based on your mental health?
When I talk about, my mental health problems, to people who don't actually get them, most people in my life actually personally understand them, you know what I mean? We tend to, find people with, similar stuff because that's just, good.
Yeah.
It's good for us. But, I feel I've had experiences with people, who haven't experienced it, who don't understand, they think I'm going to be this, tiny little fragile thing. And I'm I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm really not. I'm, a whole person.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I feel especially because of my PTSD, people, sometimes when I tell them about it, they walk on eggshells almost, but not in, an actual respectful way, you know what I mean? They think that, anything and everything is gonna, hurt my feelings or set me off, and I'm no, you're fine.
Yeah.
But, yeah, sorry, that was really long for me to just people assume I'm, fragile.
So, in addition to that, what has somebody, said, in ignorance, about your mental health?
I vividly remember 7th grade, I was actively dealing with my anorexia, actively self-harming, actively suicidal, actively having, problems with, substances and stuff. I was going through all of these things, and I am 13 years old, and this grown man, this counselor at my middle school, said that I was martyring myself. like that's always kind of stuck with me. And like now I'm just like mad at him. Like I'm like, it's kind of funny. Like, you called a 13-year-old a martyr for having mental health problems. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, at the time, like, that really hurt me. Like, that was really hurtful. Like, I was in such a state constantly already that, like, him calling me a martyr just, like, hit the wrong button.
What about your gender?
My sister used to make fun of it a lot. I don't talk to her anymore. Winning. But yeah, again, when I was in middle school, because like everything happens in middle school, you know. She's much older than me. She's fully like 12 years older than me. So I'm 14. I'm figuring out my gender, and she would just like make little snide comments about it. Like, she would be like filling out forms for work, and she would be like, I'm gonna put non-binary on here, ha ha ha. And me and my mom would just sit there and be like, girl, what?
What about like eating disorder stuff?
I was friends with people who also had eating disorders. Like, they would like make comments not just about themselves, but about like everyone else too. They kind of like were like, poof, damn. Like, we were all dealing with our different stuff, and like, but like we all had the same goal, you know what I mean? Like, like that control and like losing weight, you know? It wasn't very helpful. Yeah.
Have you ever felt like you were stuck like in a cycle and that you were never going to like grow or recover?
I've definitely felt like that. Like, yeah, when I was like really going through it, I was like, I'm not gonna make it out of this. This is gonna be my life forever. Like, blah blah blah. Obviously, it's not my life forever. But yeah, I really thought it was. So.
What would you tell yourself now that you've made it out? I would tell myself that the people I was friends with were not helping me. They didn't care about me. Doing drugs will not make you feel better. It will just kill your brain cells, and then you'll have a really bad memory. But like, I would really tell myself, like, hey, these things don't help. These people don't help. Stop. Yeah. What are some things that got you to where you are now?
I was at a place where I just didn't really give a fuck anymore. And my mom was like, damn, that sucks. You're going to therapy. And I was like, Mom, I hate you. You know, like all that. Like, but like it really did help me. Like, if she hadn't forced me to go to therapy, like, I'm thankful that she forced me to do that. And then everything after that, like it kind of fell into place, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, once I was, like, pushed to take that first step, like, I was like, shit, you're allowed to care about yourself? Wow. You know? Yeah. Yeah.
What are some things that you can do now?
I can speak to other people. I had a long period of time where I just, like, didn't talk. I can go places. I've always been able, like, everyone always has the capacity to eat whatever they want, but, like, I didn't. Now I'm like, if I want french fries, I want to have french fries, and that is life, you know? Like, I still have those thoughts sometimes, but I, like, be like, hey, shut the fuck up, I eat what I want. Like, I think I just have to, like, be forced to care about myself sometimes, but I am capable of forcing myself to care about myself now, and that is cool. I feel like I let go of a lot of little things because I have, not like I have bigger things on my plate, but there are other things taking up space in my mind. Like, I don't have the energy or the capacity to, like, hold on to small things.
How does it feel now having, like, let go of those things?
It's nice. I don't know. Like,
I really try to like radically accept things and just be like, it happened.
Yeah.
Now I will take care of myself, and if it's worth it, I will mend the relationship, and it will be okay.
Yeah.
Or it won't. And that is that. When I was really, really depressed, I wasn't able to take that step and be like, I am done.
What are some things that you're grateful for now, having gone through what you've gone through?
I'm grateful that I feel like I can trust myself.
Mm-hmm.
I spent a long time like not trusting myself. I am proud of myself that I can trust myself.
How do you feel now compared to the beginning of this whole thing? You can be totally honest.
I feel like, I don't know, you're nice. Like, this was fine. Like,
Yeah.
I don't feel judged, which is
Yeah.
really cool. So yeah, good.
Yeah.
It's a good thing. Like, having to sit and think about, like, how I get viewed by other people, you know what I mean? Like, I live with my partner, and, like, I know he sees me as who I am and everything like that, and, like, I don't have to worry about that.
Mm.
And so, like, taking the time to be like, oh, other people don't like that. Like, I started tearing up a little bit, but also, like, for the greater good. Also, like, a second of me tearing up is, like, not worth, like, not that it's not worth my time of day, but I'm like, you know, it happens.
Yeah.